Inhale everything but exhale nothing. Take in the world's knowledge but never speak your truths. A woman plus her voice is a chemical reaction, or at least that's what they say. Somehow us wanting to be heard resembles a tiger attacking a bird, a dog mauling a herd, or a wrestler choke slamming their opponent, a nuclear bomb targeting the Earth's surface. Don't let her voice bubble over in a conical flask, because adding more opinion can cause an explosion that they do not want to clean up. But when they tell me not to speak up, the acid spills out into a puddle of anger. It turns into gasoline. Suddenly I become the gasoline. Set fire to the patriarchy they tried so hard to build. Watch the flames roar while they talk about how I tore away their pride. Set their reputation alight, but I do not care enough to put out the fire. I want everyone to witness the fall. Rest assured, I am willing to let it engulf me. If it means the women after me get more opportunities, but it's hard to believe that the flames will reach their nerves because, let's face it, right, all they have is the audacity to tell us to stop hitting out or clapping back. Such violent accusations against the woman merely challenging social expectations. I feel like it's a triple threat, because they tell us to be silent, to be seen and not heard, as if our silence will protect us from the patriarchy. Beg for us to be passive, to never question a man because we are somehow inferior. How do one view themselves as superior? Adopt the victim complex when we shatter the gender pay gap. Tap in whilst we tap out of this bubble they cage us in. We are no longer bound by the shackles of your existence. Our mouths ache to speak, but misogyny pours its pestilence into our ears, forcing us to burn our views and bury it with our ancestors who had the same fight but in a different era. It's funny how they claim that we are not oppressed, but haven't we all heard the voice of a woman trapped in the stomach of a man who could not stand to hear it? Devoured and consumed with no remorse, not even a shred of guilt. Tried to ignore the sun's rays and burn me alive, but you see, misogyny is like the sun on a hot summer's day. Except for men, they find comfort in its warmth, but for us, it scorns. A burning sensation that doesn't leave our skin except if we are obedient. Yes sir, 3 bags full, sir. The future we want is where the words of a female are not caught in between a man's zipper. One where I am not stuck like a leftover in between a rich man's teeth. One where the bellow of a male doesn't drown out my opinion. One where I do not have to become the gasoline because they did not try to burn us alive. But now they watch as we take the climb onto the ladder they locked away, but we found the key. Deep-rooted within our soul, we do not know how to be silent. I do not know how to be silent. This is the generation where we breed activism as if it's our own child. Shit, it may as well be, because this fight is not for only for us, but for anybody that is fed up of having this conversation, because we are tired about being brought down by men whose pose is feminists, but roll their eyes every time any one of us have an opinion. We're grown wary of men who preach about equality but then joke about rape and sexual assault as if our trauma is something to laugh about. I know we are afraid of a woman that does not do what she is told, one that starts a revelation with her words. They think I carry a grenade in my handbag to blow up the rights of men, that my tongue is a Swiss army knife to slice through their masculinity, that every time I share a view I am holding a rifle to their neck, threatening to take away their masculinity. Even though they reached out and took my voice with their hands, a firm grip on my shoulders that held me in place, I now know how to wriggle free to take back the voice they stole from me. It is hard to see others lose their voice in the same way, but that is why I am stood here today, to fight for the rights of those who have been silenced, standing up while they are forced to sit down. Fuck the patriarchy. It roams the world while we continue to bleed, but I am learning how to dress the wound perfectly. And now they will never have that hold on me again. Thank you.